Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Burning Cayman. I'm your host Mac, and today we have some Planet Zoo because the Americas Pack just came out. Um, and we're gonna have a look at that. This is actually the zoo that I've started most recently, anyway. And then the pack got announced, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm doing that anyway. Um, and I think this will just become my America's Pack Zoo. Uh, assuming I do want to make more videos on it, but I don't know. We'll see. Right now I just wanted to look at the stuff because I haven't seen it like too in depth. I saw like little peeks of it from, Z and Leaf, but that's it. Um, so yeah, we're gonna have a look at that, and then I might build a habitat too because that sounds like probably a good thing to do for a video, to have it perform well, you know. Let's have it be daytime. Just, go 12. I'll go for 13. Maybe not. Maybe we go 11. Oh, yeah, I like 11. We're gonna go with 11. So, first, let's have a look at nature, see if there's anything new in here. What's it called? I don't remember. That one's Spooklands. Content pack, I guess. Americas. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Wait, no, I remember seeing something from Z. What was it? Daffodils? Was it daffodils? Was daffodils. They must be free then? Yeah, looks like they're free. Cool. Base game stuff. Yeah, those are some big flowers that I'm probably never gonna use. Does my game feel like fast? Feels like my inputs are like delayed or something. I don't know. It's weird. Uh, I mean, I might use this grass sometimes, but I I spend a lot of my time building in desert zoos, and this isn't really doesn't really fit the bill to me. So I just don't use flowers. I'm not gonna use any of the flowering ones. I'm sure there's people who are gonna be ecstatic about these pieces. Are they flex color? No. Right. So I guess facilities next. Now we get to figure out what the things are called. What is the scenery set called? Fiesta. Okay. That's a good bench. I like that bench. Give that a solid 9 out of 10 for a bench. Doesn't beat conservation, but it's a good bench. Bin. Solid bin. No, it's not like I go crazy bin, but you know, it's a good bin. Good bin. And then the picnic bench. Yeah, very similar to the bench. I like it. Doesn't have any like weird stuff that doesn't make sense for a picnic bench like some of these do. Although I can't seem to... I for some reason thought one of them had a back, but I think I'm going crazy. But I feel like as far as picnic benches go, it's a pretty good bench. Nice and generic, and I assume these are flexi-color, yeah. Oh, you get to pick the iron too, that's nice. And then you also get to, of course, pick the wood color. Those recolor pretty nice, actually. I'd like to be able to recolor the underneath here so that you can have it be, you know, not weathered if you don't want it to be. But, like, you know, it's a good bench, so, like, it can't really complain. Just, alright. I'll look at these, I guess. Oh, why is that on? The stuff. Oh, did we not get an umbrella? That's interesting. Why not? The umbrellas are nice. This one's Australian? I thought the Australia one had stuff on it. It's a nice one. I'm surprised we didn't get an umbrella. Like, for real? No umbrella? And I assume it does have a snap point on it. It doesn't even have a snap point. Oh, maybe it's because it's one of the rectangular benches. Well, no, because all of the rectangular benches still have canopies. I don't know. There's our bighorn sheep. It's a cool guy. Yeah, I like that. That might just be because I like Bighorn sheep, though. Yeah, we got the bush dog, right? Yep, bush dog. Bush dog. He's a cool guy. I like him. I like him. Coyote. This is probably the animal from the pack that I'm the most excited for. I think the coyotes are going to be really cool. And that's totally not just because I think that Frontier does an amazing job with their dogs. And then next, the flamingo. Yeah, I mean, that's a flamingo. Can you confirm? The ocelot. Oh, it feels like this one kind of differs from the style of it, but that might just be because an ocelot is far more detailed than these other guys. And then we got the Rhea, which I really... probably the animal from the pack that I'm the least excited for. It looks like the ostrich. I think the ostrich is the worst model in the game. It is so hideous. Yeah, I mean, his artwork is fine. Good artwork. Good drawing of Rhea. And then the Saki. He can sit on top of the sheep. There we go. Yeah, monkey. Can confirm. Alright. Why? Why would I need confetti? Who's gonna use this? I don't see any scenario where somebody uses the confetti. This is bizarre. Who decided that we need this? It's so weird. Okay, well... Disc. Disc. Full disc. Half disc with a different pattern. Half disc with another different pattern. Full disc. Half disc with another different pattern. Which I guess we'll start putting down here. Half disc with another disc. Oh, these are part of the same color set, so these should actually all be different colors, but... I think you'll get the idea here. These are nice, actually. I think I'm a big fan of these. These look real good. Yeah, I like these. How does the edge on them look? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I think those are going to be some pretty solid pieces. Now I'm out of space on the wall before we get to the next ones. Bird! And if I press F, no, you decided to not do that. That's a decision, I guess. You're gonna make it so I have to do this. Oh, they're designed to only be half? But this one very clearly has the head of the next bird. Why is it... What? I don't understand. Also, this one, he got messed up real bad by using the other one's colors. I don't understand why this doesn't...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
That's nice. I don't understand why these don't... tile. They feel like they should. Because I can literally see the next guy coming in, so why doesn't it tile? At least you have a full circle of... Oh, because it's designed to be 3. Okay. I feel like I'd probably just make these ones supposed to be 2, or I even just this on its own, maybe. I don't know. I don't work here. Sometimes I wish that the keeping colors among the entire family was a toggle. Like right now. You know. I like the flamingo one. The flamingo one is nice. There's flamingos on it. Saki. Yeah. This one actually looks like it might. Yeah! See, this one maybe too. No. Let's see. Bighorn sheep. He's wrong colors. I don't care to fix it. More of the ostrich for some reason. Or the Rhea. More of the bighorn sheep for... Sorry? You say small and large, but... Oh, wait, what? Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay, that's neat, that's neat. Let's see. And then we have a full circle of flamingos, which actually looks really good in the colors of this one, I think. Yeah, that looks nice. And then you have the other half of the disc, obviously, and then I assume the same thing for the... Yep, same thing for the sake. It's alright. I feel like it could be better. Ooh. Sheep! Wow. Sake. Flamingo. Whoa. And some, big guys. Those look real nice. I like those. I don't know how much I'm gonna use them, but they look nice. I mean, I feel like those could even look good, like, here, because, like, I already did this, and I think this looks real nice here. So maybe I could stick some with this zoo, but outside of that, I don't know. Get this out of other stuff to look at. Fabric panel. Yeah, I mean... More fabrics. Woo? I don't know how much I'm gonna use these, but I'm sure some people in the community are gonna use these a lot. Oh, do we get like a whole bunch of iron stuff? Oh, yeah. Damn. Just, okay. Just at that height. And then lantern. Really? Really? You give me the lantern bracket, but you don't make it... Oh, no, it does. I don't know what I was thinking. That looks good. How does it light? How do you light, my good sir? It's fine. Ooh, window guard. Very nice. I like mine more, but you know, these are good. And I think these are gonna get used a lot. These are real nice here. Paper fan. Yeah? Yeah. And I'm sure you could do cool stuff with that too. Like, yeah, you can use it the same as like all the other stuff. And then I assume, yeah, that's kind of neat. Paper flag. I can hardly see that. Do I have any dark surface but that's not here? Shit. Can I have one of the, like, hanging ones? Because I'm sure that those are... Yeah, there we go. There's hanging ones. And that way I can just... Yeah, there we go. See, we have the sake. Very nice. The flamingo. Very nice. Bighorn sheep. Very nice. I like these guys. They're... Rhea. Sake, and then back to the flamingo. Wow. Those seem like I'm not gonna use them, like, ever. Those are so incredibly specific. I also don't understand why it doesn't have the ones for the ocelot and the bush dog. Like, why is it just these guys? And isn't there another animal that I'm forgetting? Because this has 4 on it. I must be forgetting another animal. I don't know. Paper flower. Yeah, these are good. I don't know why this one's part of a different color family. Yeah, those are pretty nice. I don't know how much I'll use them, just because that's not particularly my cup of tea, but... Oh, I can probably get rid of this, too. But yeah, I'm sure they're nice. Same thing with these, like, I'm probably never gonna use these, but, like... You know, I'm sure of people who make their zoos feel more Zooey like this. Pinata... Why? Who needs this? Why? Let's just make ourselves a flamingo here. Well, I would. Seems to not want to. Unless that's the wrong side. It's probably supposed to be on this side. Cool, the game apparently doesn't... Cool. I don't understand who was asking for this and why do we need it. The texture isn't even, like, something that you're gonna use. Like, ever. That's not a particularly great texture, is it? I feel like I'm never gonna use this. It's like, what? You know, this... Maybe... Is it FlexiColor? Yeah, it is. This could be, like, cool hanging moss. I don't think it'll be as good as, you know, using the hanging moss that we have in the game, but it's an option. Ooh, that is nice. Ooh. What was that? Ooh. Small plank. Alright. Ooh. More iron stuff. I like the iron stuff. Some loops. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good piece right there. That's a good piece right there. I assume it makes a good nail. Huh? Great nail. I like that. That's good. We have a stick. Nice. Elbow. Nice. Oh. Oh, why is it not centered? Why couldn't you center it? Why is it not centered? Ew. Oh. Alright. I'm sure I'll use that, like, somewhere, eventually. Whoa, okay. Big post. Big post. Big post with some, knobbly bits. Even bigger post with knobbly bits. Yeah, I mean, those are some good stuff. I think I'd also like a version that wasn't warped, since that's, like, why I don't like the Oceania ones. Because the warping on them makes them really hard to use. My music isn't turned on. One moment. Audio. 70. There you go. Maybe we'll get something now. Yeah. I don't know. These are good pieces. Maybe they're probably large enough where it doesn't really matter. The wrench gate. Tell me how one gates with the... Oh, you mean like... Okay. It means like... this. Yeah, okay. I see it, I see it. Sombrero. Cool, I'm never gonna use that. Oh, cool, an even bigger one. I'm never gonna use that. Thank you. Window molding. That's good. That's real good. Yeah, that's very nice. I like that. I mean, very similar to some of the limestone pieces, but like, yeah. Oh, cool, more confetti that I'm totally gonna use ever. Yay! Cool, that's good stuff. Especially the metal stuff. The metal stuff is really good. I like the wood, too. The wood is also nice. Let's see if we got any blueprints with this. Yes, we sure did. Yeah, whoa, okay. Let's run off to the middle of nowhere. Fiesta Facility, 12 meter by 12 meter shell. Yeah, sure is. What is this? Oh, that one, okay. And this, I think, is the new stuff. Yeah. No. Okay, well, we got... Yeah, these has got to be... This is, like, one of the worst blueprints I've seen from Frontier. Yeah, we use these here. Okay, okay. That's nice. Why is the trim only on this side of the building? See, these are nice. What this? Oh. Huh. This kind of sucks. 4x4 facility, or yeah, 4x4 facility shell. 4x8 facility shell. These are better, probably. Oh, is that the India stuff? I'd never think to use it like that. I didn't know that it was FlexiColor in that way, so I guess it's fair that I wouldn't think to use it like that. Yeah, I had no idea it was FlexiColor like that. Is that new? I swear they weren't FlexiColor. Anything else interesting going on here? No. How about this one? No, I mean... Got a lamp. That one's also got a lamp. That one's also got a lamp. That one's lamp thing is upside down. Oh. Next is 8 meter by 12 meter. Show me that doorway. This looks just like the bigger one. Yeah, more or less. It's fine. Frontier has done better. 8 meter by 8 meter. It's fine. Frontier has done better. I wonder why they keep doing the double-layered terracotta. I think that's kind of a little weird. I don't know what that's about. Get those out of here. Get them out of my sight. Flower sculpture. Flower sculpture. Flower sculpture. Pinata 2. Oh, I missed Pinata 1. There we go. Yep, that's flower sculpture. Yep, that's flower sculpture. Yep, that's flower sculpture. I feel the same way about these that I do about the flowers themselves. Lots of people probably gonna like them. Me? Not really, I don't care. Pinatas. Those are pinatas. Good job. I'm never gonna use the pinatas, man. Jesus Christ. Don't do that. Yeah, okay. It's a big old gate. Oh, that's what these are for. They fit around the... That's the wrong button. That's the screenshot button. There we go. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad I looked at this, because I would have not have figured that out. I wonder why it's so weirdly shaped down here, but... It's fine. It's decent. I keep pressing the wrong one. Shop shells. Probably the shop shells are better. No, oh yeah. Shop shells are usually better than the facility shells. Except for aquatic. Aquatic, I think, has... Oh, no, I'm just thinking of... Yeah. No, is this just the India one? Yep. I don't feel like I've ever really used that piece. It looks nice, though. There's a coyote over here. Hi, man. Got the Rhea. Oh, it's Maxilente. Oh, it isn't. You're lying. There's nothing in here. Like, I feel like if you're gonna put all the Maxilente signing up, then Probably put a Mexilente in it. Right. Plaster House 1. Again, why do you just stop trim? Like, the trim should keep going. The trim is on every single other wall. Why is it not on this side? I think I get, like, slightly more Mediterranean vibes from this. But, like, you know, that doesn't mean it's bad. It's good stuff. So, yeah, this actually feels, like, way more Mediterranean to me. Plaster House 2. Good job, you made a plaster box. I'm proud of you. Good job, Frontier. It does upset me a little bit that you didn't worry about this. But that might just be... What? Why is this... Why is this all misaligned? That's fine. Plaster House 3. Again, feels more Mediterranean to me. Maybe it's just because I don't know a whole lot about... I think Mexico is probably where this is based most of. Also, Z fighting? Really, Frontier? I cannot believe this. Why would you put Z fighting in my Planet Zoo? What's going on here? So with this guy, what's he all about? I guess it's something there, but it does look better with it. I just don't know what it's about. And this is just classic. This is primitive shapes. Okay. I feel like they themselves are working around the like very limited abilities of this pack. Yeah, like especially like with what they were doing with the side molting on the windows on the staff buildings. Cause like they have the really cool like molting piece for the bottom, right? But nothing for like the sides. So I feel like even they like realize that. So now we go through here and we look for the new animals. There we go. There's one. The American flamingo. I can't read that. Their least concern. Natural habitat. Makes sense. They require grade 1 with 3.3 feet or 1 meter. I don't know why that's in feet because these are all in meters. Huh. 25 to 108. You know, that maximum is 8 hotter than it is here right now. So, whoa. It looks like they don't require a crap ton of space. Oh yeah, and it hardly adds anything per bird. Just a whole lot more water than it does land requirement. Species data, 20 to 500. Dominance, non-mating system, monogamous. Wait, so if it's 20 minimum, then I should probably see how many 20 is. Because that's going to be, you know, at least where you're hovering around. Yeah, that's still, like, about Gemsblock levels. And, you know, Gemsblock are, for some reason, one of the least demanding creatures in the game. I know this because I love the Gemsblock. They're my favorite. Relation with humans, neutral, guest interaction. Guest can enter habitat. I'd believe it. Averages, you know, stuff. Sexual maturity is 4 years. Sterility is death. Only 1 offspring. It's other stuff. Cool. Research status. Here's stuff that they can use. Which is, like, hardly anything. Just like the regular flamingo, I guess. Interspecies enrichment? None. The bighorn sheep. Whoa. That's nice. Anyways. Bighorn sheep. Ovis canadensis. Least concern. Bighorn sheep. Yeah. North America, all up through this area. Oh yeah. They hang out. Get them all the way from Mexico way up into Canada. They require temperatures of 19 to 109 Fahrenheit. I should be more specific here. Fahrenheit. Uh, they require grade 2 with... Why is this one in meters? Why was the other one in feet? Wait, bit wrong. What do you... Okay, yours is in feet. Yours is in feet. Yours is in feet. Yours is in feet. So this one's the outlier? Weird. Okay, biomes. Taiga, grassland, desert. Let's see. 3 to 10. They don't require too much space. So that's pretty good. You can have 3 to 10, like I just said. 1 male, 9 females. Males fight for the right to mate. Female hierarchy based on age. Wow. You have a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really care about. Relation with humans. Confident. Cool, so they won't get shy. Guests will run away from a bighorn sheep, which is probably fair. Very big. Maturity is 2 years. Sterility is death. Mating per, offspring per mating event is 1 to 2, which is nice. They can use pretty sizable amount of enrichments, probably the same as like the ibex and the Dall sheep. I'd be surprised if it was different substantially, but yeah, looks like about the same. And interspecies enrichment, all of the guys. All goes. I think this might be. Is this the first one for the reindeer? Yeah, first one for the reindeer. That's nice. I think maybe first one for the moose. Yeah, first one for the moose too. Interesting. And then I know that these guys all live together, so not the first for any of them. Bush dog. Near threatened. Bush dog. So cool guy. Live in South America. Who would have guessed? Grassland, tropical, aquatic. They require some water. They like 55 degrees to 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Grade 2. Exact same as the bighorn actually, which is interesting. Let's see, 2 to 12. Alright, not a bad amount of space. The bush dog requires as much space as a bighorn sheep, which is interesting considering the size difference for the two animals. Let's see, 2 to 12, like I said, 11 males, 11 females. That's interesting. Alpha family packs are led by an alpha pair. I don't know why I keep reading the dominance. I really don't care. Relation with humans, neutral. Guest interactions, guests will run away. So no walk through bush dogs for you. The maturity is 2 years. Sterility is 10 years. Does it say how old they typically live for? 20. Okay, geez. That's pretty early sterility for how long their lifespan is. They can have 1 to 5 offspring per mating event. Cool. Here's their enrichment. Oh, only 2 food enrichment. If. Why? Surely you could come up with more than 2. And, you know, a whole bunch of really cool habitat stuff. Oh, submarine buoy. They can deep dive. That's interesting. Small bubble. I always wonder why they do small bubble, but not large bubble. I feel like nothing uses the large bubble anymore. But a lot of things are using the small bubble. And then no interspecies enrichment. Next thing we're looking for, I think, is the coyote. At least that's what I'm looking for next. I'm sorry? Coyote? There it is! Yeah, doggo! Least concern, population in wild, unknown, but estimated in the millions. Fair enough. Oh, yeah. I didn't know they got that far. That's a lot. I'm surprised they stopped down here in Panama. They, you know, taiga, temperate, grassland, desert, tropical. They don't care. They live all over the place. Looks like they will just count as North America, unless... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game counts Central America as both, actually. So I'm pretty sure if you put them in, they'll ask for South America, or they'll be chill with South America. But they don't actually get down there. Let's see, grade 2 at more than 3 meters. Cool, let's see, 2 to 12. That's, yeah, that's a sizable amount of space. But you'd expect that from one of the doggos. Temperature is 18 degrees to 109 degrees Fahrenheit. The group size is actually 11 males, 11 females again. Interesting. Relation with humans confident. Guest interaction, guest free from. Who would have guessed, frankly? Like, I would have for sure went in and pet the coyote. Life expectancy is 13 years. Maturity is 1 year. Sterility is death. I think all of them so far has been easy reproduction in captivity, which is nice. Enrichments. Yeah, same stuff as I think like the wolf and all that garbage. Actually, no, it would be the same stuff as the dingo, because the tug rope I don't think is used by the wolf, which is great. I love that we got more things that can use the tug rope. Tug rope should definitely be used for more animals. The tug rope is a great enrichment item. And then, lacking food enrichments, but, one animal in Planet Zoo isn't lacking food enrichments. Bears. That's the answer. Bears. And I think the elephants do actually have a good amount of food enrichment. And then no interspecies enrichment. Who would have guessed? Nothing wants to live with a coyote? That's crazy. I don't know what I'm looking for next. Probably that guy. The Great Araya. Near threatened. Population in wild is unknown. I was trying to read scientific names before, so I may as well go. That one's pretty easy. Rhea americana. Wow. South America. Grassland and temperate. Very nice. They like 3 to 13. So you can have a minimum of 850 meters or a maximum of nearly 2K at 1800. Okay, they require grade 2. The same as the bighorn sheep, same as the bush dog. The temperature requirement is 25 degrees to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Sometimes they are exactly the temperature here. Group size is only 1 male, 12 females. They are confident, so they won't get spooked. But guests will run away from them, as you probably should. Life expectancy is 12 years. Maturity is 2 years. Sterility is death. Research stuff. Here's the enrichments. Lacking food enrichment, just like the other one, the ostrich. I assume this is mostly the same stuff as the ostrich. Looks like it's mostly the same stuff as the ostrich. Oh my god, I cannot say ostrich. What did you get? Oh, right, you came in the last DLC. I completely forgot that Zookeeper DLC happened. At least the Hominid Baboon part. Oh yeah, there's also Margcore. I haven't built for those. Oh yeah, this game has swans. I have not built for a lot of the, newer DLC stuff. Oh, Ocelot. Cool. Hi, buddy. Least concern, population in wild 40k. North, Central, and South America. Biomes are tropical and grassland. They require grade 2 climb-proof barrier greater than 3 meters. You can only have 1 or 2 of them. So that is a minimum of 534 meters and 81 meters of climbing. Or 645 meters of ground and 135 meters of climbing. Their temperatures are 55 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, you can only have, 1 or 2, like I said. Relationship with guests is actually shy, so make sure you get your cats some cover. Or some one way less. Guest interaction, the guests will flee from them, as you probably should. Life expectancy is 15 years. Maturity is 2.5 years. Sterility is death. Their reproduction in captivity is difficult, unlike everything else we have seen that was easy. They take all of this stuff. That's a lot of stuff. So let's see. Oh, you love to see the scratching post. That's nice. Throwing pads, cardboard box, rubber duck, ice block. Oh, the ice block. Scent marker, balls, sprinkler. Then you go the pumpkin, the pinatas, the bamboo feeder, and the skittle. Wow. And 0 interspecies enrichment. Now I think there's one more that we're looking for. Yeah, we're looking for the monkey. Show me monkey. I think I missed the monkey. Where is the monkey? Did I not miss the monkey? Oh, there it is. I found the monkey. There he is, monkey. Monkey! Their least concern, population in wild is unknown. Their continent is just South America and tropical. They live in the temperatures of 63 to 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Grade 1, climb proof, greater than 3 meters for their barrier quality. You can have a minimum of 220 meters and 30 meters of climbing, or a maximum of, what was it, 12? Yeah, 12. Cool. 320 meters of ground and 80 meters of climbing. Group size is 2 to 12, even males and females. They are shy, and guests can enter the habitat. Life expectancy is 25 years. Maturity is 3. Sterility is 25, which is their average life expectancy. Reproduction in captivity is easy. They can use all of these enrichments. I believe the same as the capuchin monkey. And then interspecies enrichment, absolutely none of it. Oh, dog wants out of my room. 1 second. You don't want out of my room? Go. Dog has been removed. Okay, and I think I got everything. Let me pull up them signs again, just to make sure. Bighorn sheep, we definitely saw. Bush dog, we definitely saw. Coyote, we definitely saw. Flamingo, we saw. Ocelot, we saw. Rayo, we saw. And Saki, we saw. Cool. Now I'm gonna build a habitat for one of them, methinks. Actually, how long have I been going for? This might be enough for a video. Oh. I see. That was very inefficient. Okay, I thought I'd be building a habitat today. Looks like I'm not. I'll probably do a habitat here somewhat soon, because I need to capitalize on Planet Zoo being somewhat popular. But I guess I'll see you guys next time. This took way longer than I thought it would. I'm sorry. Goodbye.